Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. It's complete to Chris Conley. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit. One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football.
And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get it to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down?
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He couldn't hook up with Amendola there. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy to the backfield once, hit him a couple times, yeah. And, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Amendola, the intended receiver. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, 1st down. Flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Go now. 50, 20.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off play action, it's Minshew. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end, and it's 3rd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Topper.
Now Leonard Fournette.
Here we go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Minshew throwing on third down. Open space inside the 10. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Jaguars have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
50-50.
Throwing is Stafford. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Josh Allen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this second. And the pressure gets to him again. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. 35 yards that time on the punt. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 stop.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's got this down almost to the 20. Before he's dropped.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 18 yards.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha. My 40.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
On 3rd down, Fournette. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lions will take over. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's how we do it.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Stafford. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here's Bowden. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. It makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the 50, it's Stafford. Open man is Golladay, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. 59.
Back to throw. Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Josh Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Hey, watch this. 21.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Golladay, 48 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now Minshew. And a throw there going to be incomplete. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Let's get it.
At the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Big series right here.
Now Stafford. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. Prater on to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing here, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Stafford now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Let's get this.
They'll take over 1st and
Go! 8-3. Hey, high 7. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Here we go. 180!
54! You better be afraid of me!
Wentz now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
17 yards and a first down for Philly. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Now a dump off here complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And now it's 2nd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Coleman. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And he has another 1st down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Being chased and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Garoppolo now. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Fletcher Cox in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he's got room. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
Watch the slant.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Wentz going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
5-9, 5-9.
Wentz to throw again. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a 2nd guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Wentz now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Throwing now is Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, it's Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Throwing deep here for Coleman. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the give, running right is Howard. Howard has the first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Try to punch it in with Howard. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
The touchdown was scored by the runner. For the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly. Allowed him easy access to the end zone.
They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From his end zone, Garoppolo on 3rd and long. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
Here we go, here we
Now
go.
let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
11.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now pass complete here to Sanders. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
47's the mic. Let's put him on the buses.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Here we go. 180.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
On 1st down, Howard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. D Ford in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL and teams can...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The 20.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it.
Here we go. 280.
54. Watch the run.
Throwing on second down. Wentz. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. He's got daylight. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He's got a first down past the 30 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Howard. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This is Howard on 2nd down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 280. I'm coming.
Back to throw. Wentz. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Niners take over. We got this. At their own.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Get a 20!
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
Look ahead.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the game. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Now on second and 16. Stafford. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Third and long. It's Stafford. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And down he'll go at the 25. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Throwing on first down is Murray. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Yeah, 15 on it, 15 on it. Boot is Mike. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, it's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Murray now on first down. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Damiere Byrd, 40 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Stafford now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 22.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go, boys!
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Tight end right. Alert. 3 45.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This is Boughton. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Set, 280.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Here we go, kid.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Danny Amendola as the first half is winding down. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Miles Killebrew with a pick. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill, and defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
Stafford. Thomas has got it. Complete. Got some real estate inside the 30. First down, Detroit. 16 yards on the pickup.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Throwing again at Stafford. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, Stafford. This one complete to Lacy. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 6-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Stafford looks to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. To throw is Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, and will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted. intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jamal Agnew.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the third quarter has not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
Now Stafford. And he fires one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Here's Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Trying to lay one up deep, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Murray going deep for his tight end Clay. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. His tight end Clay, the intended receiver. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 59 yards. And the Lions are able to... it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He sets to fire deep. And now here is another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
To throw again on second down. Stafford, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Hassan Reddick, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now it's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. After the turnover, here's Murray. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Rashaan Melvin that time able to make the play. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. Third down here.
Let's go.
Throwing is Murray on third down. He's got his man. It's Williams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tight coverage that time by Miles Killebrew. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And now here is another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
They go to Johnson again. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Here we go with Johnson. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Kerryon Johnson turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. And got his man complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford going to throw it. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Coverage that time by Deontay Thompson. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Set up, 30 base. 54, line 54. I got it.
On 1st and 10, Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Oh, he shifts past him. And some room to work. Again, the juke. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 66 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st down, Dallas.
Here we go. Let's go, defense. Man up, man up.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Steps away. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Saquon Barkley running right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now Jones. He completes it to Tate, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Golden Tate, 30 yards, and the Giants are able to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distance.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Dexter Lawrence, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And now he spiked it on 3rd down. I don't know if he heard a whistle. There was no whistle. He just got up and spiked it. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He'll return it from the 6. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Jones. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing Jones. Rolling to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They can't hang with us.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Prescott on first down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Elliott, toss right. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down and 6. Prescott off play action. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so
he rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
that was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set, ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Saquon Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Barkley. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Well, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Check Mike 54. Hey, Orbit.
Time to go, night. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Go.
Jones on 3rd down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. $13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. Now they have a first down and more. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. On play action, Prescott. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Prescott yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And again, it's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. To throw is Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They go to Elliott again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. Going to throw again. Dancing to his left. The tight end, Rhett Ellison, with it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
That's good for 28 yards. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set, ready? 10 logo. 54. Hey, watch the sled. Ready?
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, He seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Here we go, G.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Barkley. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll run with Barkley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Bravo. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Not here. Go.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Prescott, throw left side complete. That's Elliott. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Throwing here, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, check. 3 down.
Here's Prescott. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, that's good. Check. 5.
He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
30 base.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Now Jones operating from the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. So now it all rests on the foot of Kai Forbath. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now a first throw here in overtime. He completes it to Tate. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
From the gun, Jones. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. A second down throw for Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it, because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. There he goes, right side. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. This is Penny. I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They come out here in the I. The last 2 runs have gone nowhere, and now another showdown looming on 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And Barkley did not get there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Aldrick Rosas, the Giants kicker, ready to go. And here we go from MetLife Stadium. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because whoever's standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Tariq Cohen. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Now he's forced out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Now Trubisky on first down. It's caught. It's Miller. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They try again with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Giants 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
3 bud.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Back at the 19-yard line.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
I'm here all day.
Now Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a giant first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's get it.
Here we go. 18 Gators.
Check pass.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones, pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing Jones out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is Shepard on the catch.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Golden Tate, 34 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Trubisky. It's complete. It's Miller. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
Check 55, Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Squeeze, double.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A toss play to Montgomery. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd and goal, Trubisky under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw. Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Down.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10.
It's our field.
Hey, Wahoo.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 58, boys, 58.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Rip right.
Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 29, Trubisky. This is Miller, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Trubisky to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Trubisky. Got a man open. It's Wims. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 17 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. His throw caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
That's good for a Giants.
60 Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jones, off play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First down, Chicago.
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Trubisky will throw. This will be caught inside the 10. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
At the Giants' 1-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Switch up, switch up.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From a yard out as the Bears push further out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Move, move, move.
47, check back 47.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. And Ingram holds it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Looking to throw. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bilal Nichols in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But now it's third down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job. Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Man, that's trash.
Jones now throwing on fourth down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And down inside the 15 he goes. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Down. 10 over.
Now Jones on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Riley Dixon now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. On the return is Cohen. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Oh, Trubisky going to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Trubisky to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,